Hi, I'm Rhiannon, author of Mira's War, and today I'm showing you what I have in my bag as an author. So these are the kind of things that I take with me when I'm commuting or when I'm going to be working away from home, and also most of it is the kit that I use just at home every day as well. So let's start here with my trusty laptop bag. A little bit too big for the laptop that I now have because it's lasted me for a few different laptops. Lots of pockets, always has a nice pen in the front, usually a free pen. It's from Ethiopian Airlines. Love a free pen. And inside it I have everything that I need to make sure that I can still carry on writing even when I'm commuting into London or when I've got events to go to, or even if I'm just going to a local cafe. So, starting off, the most important thing, my laptop. So this is a Microsoft Surface 3 and it's actually really new because I have a tendency to kill laptops, absolutely destroy them. I tend to work all day long really, constantly writing. I'm a photographer as well, so I have to handle really big files, and so yeah, they die pretty quickly. But realistically, if I had to be shut in a room and all I had was this laptop with Microsoft Word on it, I'd be fine. I could still write my books because that's really all that I absolutely completely need. However, I do use Notepad as well, and of course I'm always searching the internet for research, and when I'm putting together graphics for myself, which I sometimes do, I will use Canva. So that's literally it. I don't use any fancy writing software. I have the Grammarly plugin, but I don't really use it on Microsoft Word. I just use it on the internet. So yeah, I'm pretty basic. I don't need anything else. That's all I need. So I use Microsoft Word for creating the actual manuscripts, and I use the Notepad piece of software for just making quick notes to myself as I'm going along, which might be like, the suspect's name is John Smith, he is 6'2" and he's got red hair, so that I can remember that later on when I next write about John Smith in 10 chapters time. What's next? Okay, this is my daily planner. So this is something that I use to keep my deadlines straight and to make sure that I'm on track. So this is absolutely essential actually, because if I don't have this, I get so far behind on my work so quickly. So that's kind of like how I fill it out. It's a week to a page, I should say, and I put myself 2 pieces of work on each day, and usually somehow I manage to get through the week. So that's that. Next up I have, oh yes, my favourite little thingy. I have my daily planner. So this is actually a notepad. So when I'm done, I tear it off and recycle it. But they're lovely, lovely little books full of identical pages. You can see I have the times of the day down the side, so I literally just fill in, 10 o'clock, do 1,000 words, 11 o'clock, do 1,000 words. And I schedule my day out, and that's how I make sure that I can write books, ghostwrite books, run a magazine, and do all of the other things that I have to do to keep up with my work schedule. Absolutely essential. Without that, again, I just get distracted by something. I end up doing some silly other task that I wasn't supposed to do for 2 months, but I got really excited about doing it, so I did it already, and now the actual deadline that I have for next week, I'm behind on. So that's why I have to plan every single day. Another thing that I use quite often is this. You can kind of see I like decorating the outsides of my notebooks so that I kind of know which one's which. Makes it more fun as well. And you get free stickers all over the place, so why not put them to good use? So this book is the book that I use for plotting. It's also when I'm doing kind of literary courses and things like that. I record notes in it on the lectures and the courses that I do. And this is where I do my plots. So this is the very basic plot outline. And I often, I'll end up making notes on different pieces of paper and having to stick them in, and this one is actually stapled. You can see there's like 3 different pen colours because I've clearly changed my mind on a load of stuff halfway through the process. That's the start of my plots before I transfer it into Microsoft Word and start really fleshing out what should be in each chapter. And finally, literally one last thing, this is all I need, is a mini notebook. Just a little moleskin. And I love just having this with me when I'm on the go, especially because I can just make notes and just, you know, sometimes I actually will write like a whole, this is actually the first chapter of Mira's War. This is the first draft. And I will have notes like, this is my editing notes from early in the process. It said, more involvement with pins. Perhaps in second meeting, leader pulls her in on plans for government attack. So maybe just when I was reading through my first draft, I was thinking these are some changes that I could do for the second draft. And I just have that with me all the time, so I can jot down some quick ideas if I'm on the train, wherever I might be, just whip it out and chuck a few bits in. And that is it. That's all I need. The bag is empty. Yeah, I don't have a lot of complicated tools or fancy expensive software, so I just focus on the job of writing, and that's it. Sorry if that's a bit disappointing or basic, but that's it. Genuinely all of that I need to actually get the writing done. There you go.